Hello and welcome to the Gold and Silver Club gold price forecast for the 11th of August 2017, presented by myself, Phil Carr, at the Gold and Silver Club. The gold price forecast will include fundamental outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments, gold technical analysis with our daily trade idea, and economic calendar, the key events to watch. Fundamental outlook, a snapshot of the latest developments. Gold prices have surged this week to 2-month highs, currently trading at $1,289 per ounce after intensifying tensions between the US and North Korea this week. On Thursday, North Korea dismissed warnings by US President Trump that it would face fire and fury if it threatened the United States and outlined detailed plans for a missile strike near the US Pacific Island territory of Guam. As a result, gold prices continue to rise higher over the war of words between the US and North Korea. So with that, we'll move over to the charts and we'll talk you through our trade idea for the day. Gold technical analysis with our daily trade idea. Now moving over to gold. Gold is currently trading at $1,288 per ounce. Just to give you the bigger picture at the moment, it's important to have a look at the VIX, which is the volatility index, which had a very significant spike on Thursday. You can see this huge surge to the upside, getting above the 15 zone, which is actually the highest level here since March of 2017. And with that increase in volatility, as is typical during times of geopolitical risk, gold has certainly got a bid over the course of this week, now trading very close to $1,300 per ounce. And you can also see the inverse correlation with volatility here with the significant sell-off that we've seen in global equities. This is the S&P 500, which has broken down 1.5% this week. So the significant sell-off on US equities has also married up with an increase in volatility and also the surge in gold prices as well. So if we move back over to gold, we've actually got long positions on gold at the moment, capitalizing on the breakout following on from Donald Trump's comments about fire and fury at Tuesday's press conference. So with that, we have seen a significant breakout here on gold over the course of this week. We're now trading just under $1,290 per ounce. This will potentially be the third test of 2017 of 1,296 if we get additional follow through over the course of the US session today as well. You can see where the next major levels of resistance come in at 1,291 and just above that 1,296. If gold is able to get additional momentum today and if we see geopolitical risk intensifying over the course of today's US session, this could be the catalyst that is needed to push gold above the 1,300 level, and that is certainly something to look out for over the US session today, because we are only just over $10 away now from gold breaking above 1,300s now. So it is definitely a market you want to have on your radar. 1,300 would be a significant level if we were to break and breach above that zone. If gold does get a bid and it really catches fire today, I would be looking for an acceleration up towards $1,314 per ounce. It may not be that it happens today, but over the course of the month of August, if we can break above the 1,300 level, gold has the potential to surge to the next major level of resistance there at approximately 1,314. On the flip side here for gold, if we were to see a pullback at these levels, that would likely come as a result of this afternoon's CPI data, which I'll talk you through in more detail as we move over to the economic calendar. If we were to see the US dollar get a bid this afternoon off the back of stronger than expected CPI data, this is what could cause the pullback here for gold at this level and hold it below the 1296 level, which is the key resistance from 2017, and we may see a more corrective pullback here on gold if that data is supportive for the US dollar. Moving over to silver, silver has also had significant gains over the course of this week. Silver is now on track for the biggest weekly gain since July of 2016. Silver has now cleared above $17 per ounce here. Now moving over to the silver monthly chart, you will note where we've now breached above the monthly highs from July, and in fact we're retesting some major channels here which go all the way back to 2012, and we are on the brink of potentially a more significant breakout here as we progress through the month of August. We saw a significant pullback on silver over the month of July, where silver got back below $15 per ounce. The gold to silver ratio hit 80-1, but silver capitulated very quickly, managed to recover those losses, ended the month in the positive, and so far this week silver is already up 5%. Economic calendar, the key events to watch. Traders will be closely watching the Consumer Price Index data, which is due out for release at 1:30 London time. A miss to the downside on that data would likely cause serious doubts as to whether the Federal Reserve will be in a position to increase interest rates in December. However, if that data comes in stronger than expected, that is where we could see the US dollar get a bid and a pullback for gold and silver. So for those of you who have positions currently in the precious metals, it is worth revisiting those prior to the core CPI data, because we could see some big volatility off the back of that, and you want to protect your gains as much as possible, but also take advantage of the potential for a more significant move higher if that data is a miss. We also have FOMC members speaking at 2:40 p.m. and also 4:30 p.m. this afternoon. And finally, we have the US Baker Hughes oil recount data, which is due out for 6 o'clock London time. Geopolitical risk is also something to watch very closely, with the intensifying tensions between the US and North Korea. Are you ready to take your trading to the next level? Then the private members live trading room is definitely for you. For more information on the private members live trading room, please go to www.thegoldandsilverclub.com.